Hey guys, Terry here. Wanted to send out a video message, talk about VIP membership. Everybody keeps asking a lot of questions. Before I get going though, I want to stop and congratulate all those who have taken action. There's a good sizable number of you who really saw the value and just jumped on it right away. And I really appreciate that. And of course I want to congratulate you because you're making a great decision for your life. So to answer all the questions about VIP, what it is not, I just want to make this video nice and short, try and explain to you what it is. It's not a major sales pitch, it's really just trying to give you an overview, help you understand what it is you're getting. So let's talk about it. It's going to end up being $30 a month for the VIP Wealth Insiders track, $30 a month for the VIP Health Insiders track. However, of course, I'm offering a great discount in the beginning, and this is not to make some huge time pressure thing, as I've given people lots of time. But this is really to reward action takers, because action takers need to be rewarded, and that's where the only place where real change actually happens. As you know, the only thing that has any power is knowledge applied. So many of you have been coming to the events and not taking action. So I'm hoping maybe VIP will also help you take more action as you gain more comfort, more familiarity with all the different things that we teach. So VIP membership right now. I offered it at the last event. The offer's still on until Sunday evening. But after that, honestly, the price is going to start moving its way back up to close to the retail price. So I offered it for a very tiny percentage of what 60 times 12 would work out to. I'm offering for $199 right now. $199 gives you a whole year's worth of membership in both the Health and the Wealth Insiders track. So it's a great value. It works up to less than $8 a month. It's the price of lunch at McDonald's. And I'm going to major league deliver on the value. So there is no real debates about that. But let me tell you what it is and what it is not. As of late, I've been pumping out a lot of good information, a lot of extra conference calls, pumping out some cool videos, great resources, and all these things like that. I'm still going to run the free newsletter, and there's still going to be great stuff on there, don't get me wrong. But it will not be at that level. Well, the level that you've been seeing lately is getting a little closer to what membership's going to look like. In fact, it'll be maybe a little less frequent, but even higher in quality, if that gives you some kind of idea. So Insiders Track gets their own news hoover. I spend probably 80 hours a week literally reading through news and trying to make sense of all these things in the unfiltered world. And of course, like everything else, there's always competing opinions. So I try and read enough that I can try and weed through what I think's really happening, what's going to happen. So you guys are going to be the first to hear about all the new business opportunities, income generating opportunities. You guys are going to get very real discounts for all the events going forward, which is going to pay for membership in and of itself by far, because we're going to continue to do more and more events. So that will already pay for membership alone, just in discounts to the events. That makes perfect sense. Joint venture partners. Only members are going to be allowed to be joint venture partners. That doesn't mean we're changing the format of any of the seminars. It's still going to be the same thing. There is not going to be, we're not switching to any kind of heavy hard selling. It's really about education again, still as always, and we bundle in there our solution offerings. And when someone takes advantage of one of the solutions, you of course are going to share in some of the rewards. But again, we're sticking with the same format because that works great, and I think you guys appreciate that. And that's been my feedback thus far, and it allows me to stay within integrity and principled with the way I feel I really am. But again, so if you take a look, for those of you who've been to some of the events, and for those of you who haven't, I'm sorry, I'm not sure what to say to you here, but for those of you who've been at the events and you take a look at the different basket of solutions, you realize I solve very, very real problems. We help people get out of a lot of problems for tiny fractions of the problem that they're in. But this, of course, is generally big problems, which has a fair ticket price on it. And this, of course, generates some real revenue. You wouldn't have to invite too many people out to the event of the action-taking sorts to come out, feel comfortable, and of course we're getting better all the time at everything that we do, to make a very real income, whether it be a supplemental income, whether it be the replacement of a JOB income, whatever it is. But you can sleep at night doing it because you're really helping people, creating real solutions to real problems versus out selling widgets or trading your time somewhere. So I think it's a terrific model. So only members are going to be allowed to be joint venture partners. No exceptions to that rule. I'm sorry, I just can't. It'll be already very difficult to track if we started getting both different people. I'm not going to make exceptions because that isn't fair to those of you who are members and who have made commitments to being a member. So this is great news, and these are rewards for you. I want to touch back on the News Hoover thing. When I go through over these 80 hours, I go through both health and wealth information and the like. What I'm going to be able to do for you, for a lot of people who feel like they're running out of time all the time, is really condense your time down, because I'm going to give you the short versions. I'm going to give you the abbreviated versions, the highlight reels, so to speak. But more importantly than just giving you the news, which anyone could theoretically go and read, you also get my expertise and my knowledge and my background, which of course I've invested well over $100,000 into, and probably way more than that in hours. So that allows me to give you both interpretations and implications about the events. So rather than just give you the events, it's the interpretations, the implications, what it means, what's it connected to, what's the bigger agenda behind it, if there is one, and helping you tie these things together and giving you an opportunity to help predict the future. Health and Wealth is growing, so this is the best time for you guys to get involved. Literally, the seminars have been growing, the newsletter is growing, the list is growing, the site's growing in popularity. I was in one magazine, I'm in another one in December. It looks like I'm going to be on the cover of another magazine in December. I'm going to be finishing the book soon. So these are all great things. It's going to be a great community for you to be a part of. And even at the $30 a month, which would be $600 a year, that's still really cheap when you think about what you're getting. It's extremely cheap. For those of you who drink, and for those of you who don't, it's just a simple analogy, but for less than a case of beer, which one's going to benefit your life more? The case of beer, or of course being a VIP member, hands down, it's got immeasurable benefits in terms of that. So it is peanuts, and of course I'm going to inflation adjust my pricing at some point, because I understand inflation, and it's what we must do. So for you guys getting in early on the ground floor right now, the price is more than right. It's beyond perfect. It's almost too generous in my opinion, but I wanted to do it because I really do care. I do want people to come on board. One other great thing that I haven't mentioned about the VIP membership is that the early comers get to help me define what VIP looks like. Do you guys want one video a week, 2, 3 videos a week? Do you want me to send you certain other videos, certain articles? Do you want me to summarize the events of the week for you once, twice, 3 times a week? How often do you want to have events? What speakers do you want to have? What investments do you want to see? What do you want to learn more about? You guys get to help shape and define what that is, which is great. So you guys get to custom, tailor-made a lot of aspects of membership to fit you, to make sure that there is value for you. So I'm definitely going to take your feedback and input and try and design the best of all worlds to make everybody happy. And of course, you can't make everybody perfectly happy, but it will be good. I am a good listener. I do very much care and appreciate your support and your involvement, and I really want to build a community. I never wanted this whole thing to be just about me. I really want it to be about a community of people winning together, spreading the message together, increasing consciousness, sharing the truth with other people. Because the day we get enough truth into enough people's minds, the day we get to really change this planet that we live on, which is a beautiful thing. And that's done collectively. I can't do it all on my own. Anyways, I hope that gives you a good picture. I'm going to honor it until the end of Sunday night, longer than I originally said I was going to, which just shows you that I really do care, and this ain't a pressure tactic of any kind. You're lucky that I've been so busy I've been able to make this formal offer to a lot of my regular and loyal attendees who were not at the last event, and this is the only reason why it's been extended. But anyway, take advantage of it. In the email, you're going to see different ways that you can sign up, different ways that you can make payment. If you got money problems right now, we can set something up. We can do a monthly payment. I'll work with you. I will be flexible. What matters to me is that you're committed, and that we know you're committed for real. Like, I don't want to get into this games and business, but if we know that you're committed, then we'll work something out with you financially, which is great. So of course you're going to get. So just a quick recap. Joint venture partners, so you get real income streams by leveraging our resources, our expertise, our knowledge. You get your own news hoover who's going to really bring things home for you, help you understand, predict the future, interpret all the events that are going on around you in your life. And I'm sorry about being underdressed today. It's just some days we do a casual thing, believe it or not. And of course you get help shape what membership is, discounts to all the events, discounts to a lot of products and services. So for $1.99 guys, it's peanuts. But at least I know from now on, when I do send out in-depth emails and videos and the like, that they're actually going to get read and paid attention to, and I know I'm not wasting my time. So if everyone's got a little bit of skin in the game, it's just a beautiful thing. And of course, I got financial goals like everyone else. No surprises. Anyway, guys, really want to see you get on board, become a part of the community. We're really going to get things ramped up after this week. We're going to see a bit of the separation between the free stuff and the advanced stuff, as well as event attendees. If you haven't signed up to the free newsletter, absolutely go and do it. There's great education on there. It's not a sales newsletter. It's been a content-rich teaching about lots of things that you won't hear about anywhere else. So really want to see you be a part of the community. Get in contact. Let me know if you need something from me. Let me answer any final questions. I'm here to help. It's your friend Terry Tillert signing out from Health and Wealth. Really like to see you on board. Welcome to the club, VIP.